please turn off your cell phones or put them on silent, and then we'll have the players answer some.
It was a good game. Guys, both sides, both teams were credit to football.
On a poorly for overall into the second half, what changed there, and did you feel like you were in a groove that you guys were going to pull it out at the end?
Yeah, we turned things around. The defense made a lot of key stops in the second half, which gave them a momentum to the offense. We just had to get a couple first downs, a couple completions, and then eventually pounded in the end zone. Coach Harbaugh kept saying that it's going to happen, just stay patient. And I think before that drive we scored, he basically just said, now's the time. So we were able to capitalize and almost pull it out.
At the end of this game.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, giving a block, and then having Josh return that for those 2 points that put us at a 1-point deficit. But we knew we had to make another stop. Our offense had to get the ball back. So at the end of the day, we knew we had to score again to win the game. So our focus was getting the ball back to the offense in a good position to win.
Right here in the front, right side.
Question from Mike. Obviously, the pick six, a lot of big defensive plays for you this year. Could you maybe call this game one of the most exciting or emotional in terms of, just the swings in it, the swings in the momentum?
You can say it's probably the most emotional game for me because a lot of my classmates graduating and leaving, and just wanted to get the win for those guys. And as you can say, it's emotional.
Are there could you kind of explain, are there different stages to a game like this? Like, can you kind of quantify it for us?
I don't think so. It's got to stay the course. There's going to be ups and downs in the game. That's the first job. We gave a touchdown. We came back out. And we back to what we usually do. So I guess we just stay level-headed.
Coach, what happened with Jabril, and how did that affect you guys on defense?
Yeah, Jabril had his hamstring grab on him yesterday, and I believe he was jumping for a ball. It was very unfortunate. He wasn't able to run. Could see it on the film yesterday, and couldn't get to where he could run and be effective out there. So we didn't play him.
But he obviously came out, tried.
Yeah, he was tried to warm it up in pregame to see if he could go. Give it a good effort, and wasn't able to.
And then how about Jake?
Jake, not sure yet. MCL or ACL.
Do we have any more questions for the players? Right up front, you have the microphone.
Mike, talk about the interception and the turning point that seemed to be in the game at that point.
I got encouraged with Ben Gideon. He called it out. I was going on blitz, and he asked me to help him out, and I did. I just caught the ball, scored.
Left-hand side, front row.
Wilton, it seemed like in the first half not much was going right in the passing game. What changed down the stretch there for you guys to go on that comeback run?
We just stayed true to the plan. And I was, probably had my internal clock in the pocket a little too quick in the first half. And then, second half, the guys up front really blocked their tails off, and I was able to find some guys, and we were able to make a comeback.
With all this, I know you guys have had a lot of swings all season, but the way things were going, was there any doubt on the sideline that maybe this one that you wouldn't be able to come up with it?
Did we think that we couldn't come up with it?
Yeah, in the second trial.
No.
Yeah. Just to add to that, really the offense in the first half, it was tough sledding. And Wilton was able to make some plays out of the pocket, really coming up with some first down throws, extending the play.
very creative, that was, kept us moving, kept us, getting some first downs, didn't turn the ball over, was really good with the ball all day, our entire offense was. And our team did everything we asked of them today, starting coming out of the half, second half, put together a drive, chipped away at the lead by 3, and I asked them to get a turnover, and thought that would change the momentum, and they did. When we needed the touchdown drives, we got them. So I was just really proud of the effort of our team, and also give credit to Florida State. They played a heck of a ball game as well.
Front row right side.
This question's for Jim. Jim, yesterday you were mentioning that, with the seniors and that they would be remembered and kind of be in the history books. What does this game say about them? What is this game going to remind you most of your senior class?
I love them. Love these guys. Great group of competitors, great group of workers, and a great group of guys that find a way. They got a will to win. They not just they want to win. I mean, they must win, and love them for it.
Front row, left side of the room.
Could you talk about how your touchdown pass developed and also the emotions of this game?
Basically, I had a under route, and I saw that it was zone, and I saw Wooden, escape to the right, and stop me. He saw me and he hit me, and I just tried to get the ball in his zone, just reach, try to get it in. And with the emotion of the game, you play football, you gotta expect this to happen. In the first half, we never thought this game was over. It was always the mindset we were going to come back and win this game. Coach Harbaugh had a great scheme, great plan for us to do that. We had it in our grasp, but we got to finish.
And one for Kenny Allen. Your punt that carried over 60 yards and that DeMonte down at the 1 yard line. Take us through that play and comment on and just. I know you don't want to brag about how you play, but just.
Play good. Really good.
Yeah. Comment on just how you feel after this one.
I feel like the rest of the guys disappointed, obviously, and there's some things we could have done better in special teams, some things I could have done better, but sometimes you get plays like that in special teams where it swings the momentum of the game, and I think it's a lot easier to do with the guys that we have on our team.
Right side of the room.
For Wilton, can you describe what it was like to stand in against that Florida State pass rush, and how much of a gut punch was it for the offense when Jake Butt went
out? Yeah, to touch on the Jake Butt thing first, obviously that's a huge blow, and as a offensive schematic standpoint, obviously it hurts, but it hurts to see him in his last game. I don't know what happened, but I know it was serious enough to put him out for the rest of the game. So that's a punch to the feelings, I guess, when you see your boy that you've been with for 3 years now. It puts so much into this program to go down like that. But I know he's gonna be fine. He'll recover, just like any other injury he's had. And, as far as their defensive linemen and their linebackers, they were fast, just as expected, and they're athletic and high motor guys that we kind of hit us in the mouth early, but we bounced back.
And a couple other ones. Was there anything that surprised you that coming out and seeing them make those plays versus watching them on film?
No, that's what we saw these last 3-4 weeks in film. Devin Cook making big plays when needed. He's the heartbeat of that team, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And he made the big plays today. And if he would have stopped maybe those 3, 4, 5 big plays, would have been a little different. But we knew they could make big plays. That's what they did today.
And a follow-up on that Dalvin Cook question for Coach Harbaugh. What do you think about Cook as a player, having seen him in person now?
Yeah, I think he's a great player. Thought that coming into the game, like Chris said, and you know, as advertised, he's a great back. And the same thing, you know, as Chris, they got some big plays on us, and but we got a lot of stops too. You know, four 3-and-outs in the second half. Our defense really, the entire second half, you know, four 3-and-outs and then one big play as well by Donovan Cook. So it was a heck of an effort on his part and our part, I thought, where I was standing.
2 more questions?
I don't think about this, but now that it's over, that your career is over in Michigan, can you sum it up? I know it's hard to do that.
Sum it up as in the last 4 or 5 years? Or?
Yeah, I mean, just your emotions now at this stage.
Yeah, I mean, the emotions were running high all through the game. In the locker room, those 4 or 5 minutes we were in there before we came here, you know, saying goodbye to the guys, hugging them, the guys that are staying, telling them good luck and things like that. But yeah, it's emotional. I'm not gonna be playing with these guys. I'm not gonna be coached by Coach Harbaugh or Coach Maddie again. So it's sentimental now. It's hit me a little bit.
Jim, if I could, the 3 losses, the run game wasn't very productive. Same tonight. Is there something that you saw that's consistent in the Ohio State in this game tonight?
Well, I mean, like a run game sometimes does. I mean, you know, you can get stopped and you keep pounding away at it, and you keep chipping away at it, and then you start making the 4-yard gains, and then the 6-yard gains, and then the 10-yard gains, and then finally we popped one there with Chris Evans. So, you know, as I, you know, the way I feel about it is, it was a heck of a game. Both teams played to where there was a real credit to the game of football. Proud of the way our guys played. Congratulations to Florida State. And, that's what I feel about it.